got Nutella. Fight crime cause I got no Beretta. Did time cause I caught some feta. Not good enough to sub for cheddar. I want cheese, I'm a decent fella. In the sewer, don't worry about weather. Rat pack in your basement. Rat taxi, got cheese on the trap looking at me. Rat taxi, I got cheese on the trap looking at me.
The left side abdominal.
No, you're good. Stay calm.
Multiple abrasions to the left side of his forehead.
We
may see established.
5 to 1. Let's do it together. 5, 4.
Attention.
Password needed.
Error.
Incoming message.
Message done. Try again.
Access denied.
Detected.
To wait first floor.
Hello. Not much of a talker, are we? Can you talk? No worries. Just stick to the path and your adventure will prove fruitful. You're in peak shape.
I don't get it. My voice? What happened to my voice?
Be calm. You need to go to the next place. It is your mission. Do you understand? Meet Norbert at the northern platform. She will guide you. She is no good. So be careful.
No. Is that all I get? Someone should be calling the cops. I don't want your stupid quest. I want to go home. Can you hear me?
Enough. Your quest starts now. Safe travels.
Ouch! Well, this is ominous. A ball. It's very pretty. I wonder if...
Platform 8 of the 1534 London North Western Railway, service to Tree. Calling at Harrow and Wheelstone, Bushy, Watford Junction, Kings Langley, Apsley, Hemel Hempstead, Berkhamsted and Tree.
Ahem. Oh my goodness, a new face! You won't believe how black and white this place can be. What's your name? What's your blood type? If we're trapped on a stranded island, what would you eat first, your leg or arm?
What?
Let's play a game, old buddy, old pal. It's easy as pie. You just need to win. Thank you! What a Great audience! Let's welcome my friend. Can they answer the Zinger question? I don't think so. Go ahead, try this one out. Correct! But I guess this one will be as easy. Man, oh man, I'm blown away! Well, this expression must be super easy for you.
Woohoo! Yeah! Dummy! Dummy!
Come on, solve it! Come on, solve it! Solve it! Solve it! Solve it! Solve it! Solve it!
There is no
Solve it!
solving it.
Solve it! 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 Solve it!
You seem hungry. You done here? Ah, it seems like your revenge has been taking its toll on you. Not to worry, I shall fetch you a slice of pie. Think of it as a blessing, or I thank you for the journey thus far.
This is all so strange. I was sent on this quest. Everything went crazy. It all went black. I just want to go home.
I'm afraid that's not possible. You know, no matter what we do, sometimes things happen, you know? And I know it's hard. That you just can't prevent it, you know? Perhaps this was your destiny. And here, all you have are happy memories. Which, in my opinion, is far nicer than out there. Now eat up. Hey, just so you know, everyone does miss you. Yet they're working hard to help you. That's why they put you in here. It's a real shame you can't leave, or else you'll cease to exist. Isn't that right, Janice?
Down 10, 3, 10, 10, 11, better, don't even now 12, 12, 13, better than 3, 13, 14, 3, 14, 15, now then 16, better than 3, 16, 17, now 18, to the top of 19, 19, 20, 3, 20, now 3, 20, now 1, 3, 21, 3, 20, now 1, 1, all in, all done, 15, better than 3, 13, 14, 3, 14, 15, now then 16, better than 3, 16, 17, now 18, to the top of 19, 19, 20, 3, 20, now 3, 20, now 1, 3, 21, 3, 20, now 1, 1, all in, all done.
Oh, let the world come at you, love, like distant toms are drumming. Love, run a song you know's begun. Oh, let the earth a tumble, love, and humble you with all, keep running. It's up to you now, up to you now, love. To run, love, run, for all the things you've done. Run for all the things that drum. Run for all those pages thumbed. Love, run, love, run, for all the things you wished you'd done. Run for all you know that's coming. Run to show love's worth running to.
Aaliyah Henderson Carter. I'm a PhD candidate in the Ecology and Evolutionary Biology Department here at the University of Kansas. And yeah, finishing up my PhD in like a few months. So a lot is going on, clearly. Science has always been like my favorite subject. I find it interesting that of all the topics you discuss in school, science is the only one that changes. Literature will always be literature. You're just adding to it. History is always history. Math is the same. But science changes, it evolves, and that always fascinated me for some reason. So I am an alum of Dillard University in New Orleans, New Orleans, Louisiana. Sorry. And I chose that school because I wanted to go to a small HBCU. I majored in biology and I minored in chemistry. The social highlight was being in the Dillard University Concert Choir. It's actually very prestigious. And our director was Dr. S. Carver Davenport. I believe he's still at Dillard. And he was very strict about demanding perfection from us as choir members, no matter if we just started or if you've been in the choir for full 4 years. It's longer in some cases for some students. I was actually working during my spring break and getting paid, which was great, being a broke college student. Yeah, that was the social highlight. Well, I decided to come to KU because of the work that was going on in the ecology and evolutionary biology department, specifically through Dr. Joy Ward. So my research interest is climate change effects on plant development and physiology, and on the molecular level, what environmental inducers are changing the way plants function on a molecular level. So how does that changes? What are those changes on with regards to gene expression, continuing or driving those changes in development? That's what I study in particular. That's my focus and what I'm writing and finishing my PhD dissertation on. One of the measurements I take are biomass. So they're going to be dried out plant specimens. I don't know if you can see that. So these are roots from Arabidopsis thaliana, the model plant. It's basically the fruit fly of the plant science world. And in order to record their biomass, what I have to do is take whatever sample I'm interested in, so let's say the roots, and then put them in a drying oven in a coin envelope for about 72 hours minimum, sometimes up to 5 days, to make sure that all the water is removed from the plant tissue, because you don't want to measure water in these kind of measurements. You just want to measure the material, the actual biological material. And so this is what I would keep them in order to weigh them on the actual scale. My research environments, it depends on what I need to do. So if I'm doing bench work, so wet labs, DNA isolations, RNA, qPCR, quantitative polymerase chain reaction, then I will be in a lab or a data processing room that just has the machinery. If I'm working more hands-on with the plant specimens while they're still alive and I haven't decapitated the roots or the shoot yet, then I'll be in a chamber room, which actually has the growth chambers, because I don't grow them out in the field. The environmental conditions that I'm using to answer my research questions, the conditions have to be very tightly controlled. So I need growth chambers to do that. So I'll either be in the chamber room or the lab, depending upon what stage my data collection is. My lab members basically became my family. They were there at my wedding. They were there when I had my first child, giving me the first baby clothes for my eldest, Amani. So they became my surrogate family, as well as my support group in the lab. And that is very rare in this field, so I do not take it all for granted, my experience, because it's quite uncommon. So there are things that I want to do better. I want to be more efficient time-wise with my assays and protocols when actually going through expression analyses. I want to be able to engage with undergraduate students more. I'm about to be a postdoc in another lab at UT Austin. I'm very excited about that. Answering similar questions that I'm posing now in my dissertation theses. So next steps moving forward, as I engage in interface with undergraduate researchers, I want to improve upon my mentorship skills. My favorite part about science, simply, it saves lives. When applied correctly, it can save lives. That's my favorite bit.
Let's go to the movies. For more than half a century, these words have meant an invitation to magic. The magic of moving pictures and the spinning of dreams in a darkened theater. For 3 decades, the dreams were silent ones, the magic of movement alone. Then suddenly, on a night in October 1927, a voice was heard from the screen, proclaiming a fabulous era in Hollywood, the era of "Come up and see me sometime. Come with me to the Casbah. I want to be alone." This is Henry Fonda, inviting you now to return with me to that night, October 6th, 1927, the night the movies became the talkies, with the premiere of The Jazz Singer and the voice of Al Jolson.
Wait a minute. You ain't heard nothing yet. Wait a minute, I tell you. You ain't heard nothing. You want to hear Toot Toot Tootsie? Right, hold on. Toot Toot Tootsie, goodbye. Toot Toot Tootsie.
This is Al Jolson, and his words, "You ain't heard nothing yet," ended the era of silent films. These are Hollywood's golden years. I'm Gene Kelly. I work in the movies. And like most people who do, I'm a movie fan. I've been one all my life, I guess, ever since I was a kid and used to go to the movies every Saturday afternoon with a gang. And then later on, Saturday night, with a girl. I don't think that I can count the wonderful moments that movies have given me. And I'll bet most of you feel that way too. Well, today we're going to try and recapture some of those moments. That's what our story is about Hollywood the way it used to be. Those golden years of silent films and the glamorous stars that made them. For some of you, our show will be a fond remembrance of things past. For others, I think an exciting new adventure. So, turn the film back, but way back, and start from the beginning.
disintegrate and not be shown. Take me to the fire at the end of the world. Kiss me once to give me courage, and let me start the show. The blaze is my spotlight, the rubble is my stage. Creatures running from destruction, may my words give them faith. Take me to the fire at the end of the world, and let me sing until we reach heaven. Take me to the witches at the end of the world, making desperate incantations to heal the burning nations. Take me to the churches at the end of the world, housing sinners in their walls to shelter them from it all. Their cries will accompany me, just let me tune my strings. May the sound of falling buildings give my song percussive swing. Take me to the fire at the end of the world, and let me sing until we reach heaven. Every story of your life on this world, stories that deserve a song, evil's every shade of wrong. Take me to the circle of the singers in the night, as the wildfires burn bright, singing of their heroes' might. You call it apocalypse, we call it a good time. Nothing brings us all together like a jolly little rhyme. Take me to the fire at the end of the world, and let me sing until we reach heaven. Make it happen. None of us will make it big. None of us will make it big. The most harmonious, perfect, symphonic sound, and no applause will come around. No applause will come around. There's no fame to be found, not in this world. Take me to the fire at the end of the world, and let me sing until we reach heaven. Take me to the fire at the end of the world, to perform one last time for my brethren. What a shame that fire, the end of the world. We people are certainly flammable. In our last days on earth, they might critique my work as if I would improve and become dull. No, the blaze is my spotlight, the rubble is my stage. Words that have no meaning will emerge and escape. Just take me to the fire at the end of the world, and let me sing until we reach heaven. And I want scars on scorched fingertips. I want to build a theater out of driftwood. And money would sour my sound, you know. Just take me to the fire at the end of the world.
Are you always feeling overwhelmed, tired, or anxious here at the Louisiana school when dealing with work service, your classes, and just managing your time overall? Well, that can all be fixed with one simple thing. Now, most doctors say drinking too much of it can cause headaches, shakiness, spike in blood pressure, but never mind those things. Just head to the cafe or Starbucks or Pizza Hut and do what I did. Stock up on caffeine, because caffeine is exactly what every Lsmsa student needs.
here to talk about Italian gangster films.
If they could make something that looked like
French Connection,
The Godfather,
Bullet, Barbieri,
if it were the material,
gangster killer,
bad guys, thieves, thugs, mob type of guy, but using American actors, Ghostbusters,
You Briner,
Jack Palance, Lee Van Cleef, they could sell these films to different parts of the world.
the Italian police movie, they've been a big thing all over the world.
Wow.
Preston bullets.
Talking about the politics.
Cockapoo.
Do you crave something different in your daily routine? Well, pick up a fresh pickle pizzazzle. From the creator of Banana Bonanza and opioids comes Yoni Yakovic's new sensational soft drink. The corrosive taste of pickle pizzazzle is sure to leave you with anxiety to get through the day. Every bottle of pickle pizzazzle is filled to the brim with enough vitamins and minerals to comatose a rhino. Pickle pizzazzle is not FDA approved. Side effects may include heartburn, migraines, hallucinations, acute depression, paranormal activity, religious persecution, internal bleeding, and death. Why don't we ask a patron of ours how they feel?
What are you doing in my room? Who are you? What are you doing?
I'll be answered if you could take a drink of this for the camera and put a thumbs up.
Fine, but only if it'll get you to leave me alone.
In the age of digital healthcare, accessibility and user-friendliness are the names of the game. Gone are the days of waiting weeks for lab results or struggling to set up a virtual visit with your doctor. Information technology and hospitals have been going wild for this new patient care platform. Let's talk about your chart, my chart. There are about 7,000 active hospitals in the United States, each with an outstanding number of patients to take care of, and most importantly, keep track of. Think about the last time you went to a doctor's visit. Your primary caregiver usually has on hand a record of your previous health history. This can range from simple allergies, medical history, height, weight, and progress in your health to diagnostic images and laboratory results. This field is what we call information technology, or IT for short. But how does it all work? Each hospital will host or remote host a database used to store this medical information, like one big treasure trove of info. The EMR/EHR, the electronic medical or health record, works to store this information about you online and covers it in a secret encryption from outsiders using the network/the internet. This helps protect your information and only grant it to your healthcare team. One vocabulary term you will see throughout this video is portal or patient portal. This is a high-traffic application or website that brings this information to you, the patient. Starting in 2016, Congress passed the 21st Century Cures Act. This made sharing electronic information the expected norm in healthcare. Information about you should be available to you, and the patient portals are the fastest way to get to this information. There are several EMR/EHRs that support Patient Portal. One specific example we will be talking about today is Epic and their patient portal called MyChart. MyChart was made to empower patients and to be partners in their healthcare and support evidence-based individualized care. That's a lot of words, so what does it all mean? Basically, Epic created a patient-friendly version of their extensive electronic health record. They took what means most to you as the patient and added you as part of the care team. Today we learn what an EMR such an EHR is and how it stores and shares information about you. We also learned about one company's solution called MyChart that shows a blooming and successful example of what giving patients a user-friendly place to understand their health can do. Next time you go to the doctors, think about how hospitals are using information technology to further help your healthcare progress into an ever-changing society. My name is Brindley Murray. Stay curious.
I don't care what the weatherman says when the weatherman says it's raining. You'll never hear me complaining. I'm certain the sun will shine.
I don't care how the weather vane points when the weather vane points too gloomy. It's gotta be sunny to me when your eyes look into mine.
Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those eyes?
Wow! Gosh, y'all get up. How'd they get so lit up?
We
Gosh,
have some
y'all
party
get
favors
up.
for you.
How'd they get
in these
that
little
size?
Golly gee.
When you turn those heaters on.
This is my wife's idea.
Got to put
I
my
must say, I think
cheaters
it's rather
on.
dangerous.
Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those peepers?
Oh, those weepers.
How they hypnotize.
Yeah.
Where'd you get those
Perhaps we should have a little more light.
Them there are.
Well, let's try elsewhere.
Yeah, that's my little John, all right. I still see that smile to this day. Look at him, look at him. That's my boy. Why'd they do that to him?
Why did you do that?
That man did nothing to deserve this. Little John, he was always so happy. Like, everywhere he fucking went, man. Everywhere he went, the room just lit up. It was just a whole different atmosphere. They took the sunshine out of this world with this one. I want you to get to the bottom of this.
We'll find him.
He didn't deserve this. Find him.
Heisenberg's blue cocaine?
Why here?
Oh no, God.